Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today, as you can see, I'm still continuing my Disney movie marathon, where I talk about the movies, shorts, or what have you. So I do have a short here, it's kind of like a mixture of live action and animation. So I just watched this not that long ago, so I just figured, let's talk about it, I guess. So yeah, I thought it would be a good way to talk about more stuff. As always, let's talk about the plot. So here we go. So basically, what happens here is that when all the employees at the studio, Walt Disney, of course, and Pixar and all that, yeah, when they leave, all these cartoon characters come to life. They leave the paintings, whatever else you can think of. You see Mickey Mouse and Minnie Mouse. A lot of these popular characters come, and the human characters, yeah, they're amazed at the fact that Walt Disney has been around for 100 years. Like, wow, okay. So yeah, that's basically the idea. In other words, it's a love letter to Disney. Like a lot of people are amazed that this has happened quite a long time. You know, we see characters from Wreck-It Ralph, Cinderella, Frozen, stuff like that. Pete's Dragon, and yes, of course, stuff from like the numerous swords and whatnot. So yeah, quite a few characters show up here. Yeah, it was basically just a celebration, this kind of thing, of course. So on October 16th of 2023, we see that people at the animation studio are leaving for a little while. I guess as their usual work is done. So there was this Disney intern that talks with this individual about Studio 2100 as they are amazed that this company had made it this far. One of the human employees, I suppose you can say, would just say that just before they just completely leave the place, one of them says that if these walls could talk, then everyone basically just leaves the building, like all the workers and whatnot, and that's exactly what happened. We see Mickey Mouse coming to life and whatnot. Of course, Tinkerbell. Tinkerbell does come into play here, obviously. You see various characters jumping out of these cells and to get ready for this celebration. And while everyone's getting ready to interact with each other, Mickey Mouse looks around as a photo. Uh, yeah, he pretty much looked at this photo of the co-founder of Walt Disney himself, and in a private moment, yeah, he pretty much thanks him on, the show must go on, of course. So there was that, and obviously just is amazed. We see someone from the Big Hero 6, obviously, Donald Duck. Well, anyway, yeah, just is amazed that this company has been around for quite some time. So that's basically what's going on here with the idea of this. This is actually a little short, by the way. This short was added to Disney Plus and Hulu on October 16th of 2023. And it also aired that day on Disney Channel as a part of Once Upon a Monday movie marathon, I guess you can say. So there was that, obviously. So this is definitely was a celebration for Disney 100, celebration limited release, and that's definitely is a good thing. This was definitely something I can say it was worth a watch. It was worth a good thing. Obviously, this was intentional, obviously, because it was done as a celebration because it's like a thank you kind of a thing, I suppose. The animation was actually quite well done. Actually, I like the animation. Obviously, the animation as a whole was definitely well done. So, if you're a fan of Disney, I would highly recommend giving this a watch if you haven't already. So there's that. I like how the characters interact with the live environment that they're part of. I thought that was nicely done as a whole. The characters are nicely drawn, they're nicely animated onto this. Of course, the technology has been advanced since then, since the studio's creation. So obviously, there's a lot more tricks that they can do nowadays compared to back then, and it shows. You can definitely show there's a mass improvement in animation. You can do a lot more things nowadays compared to back then. So all in all, this was definitely a nicely well done. It was nicely choreographed. It was nicely put together. So as far as I'm concerned, I see no complaints. Not really at all. I like this. I thought that was actually really well done. That's a little short here. So yeah, I can't stress this enough. I would highly recommend this if you're one of the big Disney fans. Obviously, you see the villains. Of course, we see the villains come into story somehow. Obviously, about the studio's history too, in one way or another. And all in all, that was good. I thought it was kind of actually kind of interesting to see the 3D characters interacting with the hand drawn characters. That was pretty cool. And having the studio switch to 3D animation then compared to their hand drawn animation back in the day was, well, a mixed response. It was really, but I guess it's like a combination of the two. For people who like 3D animation, and for those who like the 2D animation and the hand drawn animation. So we get a mixture of both. I know not a lot of people like that really. When it comes to 3D animation, but yeah, when Disney pretty much teamed up with Pixar, the 3D animation was the way to go, and yeah, a lot of people didn't like that really at all. I guess that kind of depends who you talk to. I personally don't mind it really. I mean, yes, it's nice to see the hand drawn animations. The hand drawn animation, just like play animation, kind of went out of style in a lot of ways. That is true. So it's nice to see that again, obviously. But all in all, I thought this was a good little short that was made as a celebration. This was a good one, folks. You see Balt, the dog and the kitty cat he was with in that one movie. So yeah, obviously this was definitely a thing for a lot of people to be happy about, to get really emotional about, and whatnot. I can see why. This studio was a part of the childhood for a lot of people, and I do mean a lot. And it was around for quite a while, 100 years. There you go. And that's the point. Is to celebrate the 100th birthday of the studio. So that tells you that the studio must be doing something right. So there you go, and whatnot. Of course, my favorite part will obviously be the Frozen characters and Tinkerbell. They're my favorite, obviously. But anyway, I mean, there's not really much else I can say really about this. I mean, like I said, it's good. It's well done and whatnot. It's definitely something I can recommend for the Disney fans. If you wanted the fans, of course, you've been watching these movies for like years, ever since your childhood, then I would definitely say give this a shot. It was really well made. And it's like, okay, it's short. I guess maybe in some ways it's best to keep this short, but you can't make this for like an hour and a half. Well, what would the point of that, really? I mean, how can you do this for a full length film? I mean, my point is, it's a great thing to keep it short. Sometimes shorter is better. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I'll give this film a top notch rating. I'll give it an overall rating of a 7.3 out of 10. It's a 7.3 out of 10 for me. So it's really good. As always, thanks for watching. Take care. Till next time. See you.